welcome guys, and welcome to CabinetCoaching.com video blogs. I really do appreciate you pressing play on this video and tuning in. I do value your time very much. Today I'm sitting with my good buddy Ahmed. We're here in Chino Hills, California at the Fit Body Bootcamp headquarters. They let me come in to talk to Ahmed today. Big deal, big value to you guys. You're gonna get some great impact stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Today is about nutrition. And we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to introduce Ahmed. So tell us a little about yourself and what you do and where you come from.
All right, so my name is Ahmed, and I am an entrepreneur. I own a fitness business, Fit Body Bootcamp, in New York, and I also coach new owners getting started with their franchises or their locations. A lot of owners from anywhere from New York to California and Canada, being an owner, I also did a lot of training, and I also do nutrition coaching as well. So I have a lot of experience, not just with the education, but like the real world side of dealing with clients and really just getting down to why they're not seeing results.
Okay, all right. Just trying to make sure they can hear you here real quick.
Sure.
So you came from New York, California, transitioning. I know that you like to surf, just like I do.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember when you moved here, we met, and so coming here and dealing with all the people that you've done at New York and stuff, and living the lifestyle they live. How do you feel about how's nutrition impact their life, whether it's just a lifestyle they live or the goals how do you think that really directly impacts?
So nutrition, of course, honestly, it doesn't directly impact like right off the bat. So usually it takes a while to actually notice a difference with nutrition. So a lot of people lose motivation in eating clean or eating right because they don't see results right away. But when they stick with it over months, they actually slowly see a change, and they change in what they crave in food, actually they notice a huge difference in how they feel, more energy, their complexion is better, they're just happier in general, and they turn around and they realize how crappy they really felt in the past. Our bodies adjust, and we might think we're feeling okay when we're not eating so good because we've just adjusted it to it.
Yeah.
But then when we eat clean for a while, it's like, wow, I'm actually feeling really good, and I can't believe I used to feel like that. And a lot of people say they never want to go back.
Yeah, it's true, because I do see a lot of people lose motivation because there's a lot of people out there, and I've been guilty of it at one point in time. I wanted to go so fast. They want to see the instant gratification, and they want to have those abs instantly, and or energy for the older populations that have grandkids or nieces and nephews. They want to be able to play with them, but they're so tired. And nutrition can affect that over time. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to notice a difference in 2 weeks and so forth. I've seen that with clients and stuff. So that makes a great point to a lot of the clientele that I talk to and patients and clients that I've dealt with. But so what do you think people's main focus should be when trying to lose weight? What is the equation that you give your clients to have success?
Okay,
what's that equation you give them? What do you think that directly impacts that?
So the number one thing, and actually it's almost like a trick question, because one of my answers actually deals with losing weight. And the number one thing I tell my clients is not to focus on that scale number, especially with women. It's a big thing. A lot of people come in and they're really just like, that's all they do is weigh themselves every single day. And they get miserable because they don't realize that it's natural to fluctuate up and down like a pound or two at least a day, and so they're constantly in this in this diet mode, because a lot of our clients are anywhere from the 30s to the 40s range on average. So they're like kind of like stuck in like the 80s and 90s like diet fad. So they're looking at that scale. They don't really have the right perception as to what their goals are. And their focus really should be more on fat loss percentage instead of weight loss, because in our program, if they're doing it right, they're actually building muscle while they're burning fat. So the muscle helps them to burn that fat even better. There's a lot of health benefits to good muscle tone, and then they realize that scale is not really going down so much. But I just tell my clients, just check it. Just get a pair of pants that don't fit, and just don't wash them, don't dry them, and use that as a gauge, right? Because once you get into those pants, who cares what you weigh if you're going down in waist size?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm sure you use the same method of the muscle and fat model of the 5 pounds of muscle is this big, and then 5 pounds of fat is this big. So just think about it. It takes more space up. That's the inches that are on your waistline, your stomach, those trouble areas that stubborn fat hangs out. So I mean, that's a great. A lot of people lose focus when they're trying to look at the scale,
right.
And they don't see it move, because the scale doesn't matter, because muscle weighs more than fat. So it's all about fat percentage and inches. So I completely agree on that. So what have you come across when it comes to setbacks when they come across a setback for them? What do you see with your clients? What is their main setback, you think?
The main setback is really not being dedicated enough to their goals. And they just get distracted so easily, especially with the company they keep. If
like the people you surround yourself
right,
with.
and there's like, for example, in New York, especially Long Island area, people aren't into the health craze as much as like here in California.
Oh yeah.
So of course a lot less, people are like, like when clients are trying to really get strict, they're surrounding themselves with people that are just out partying and drinking and having desserts and snacks. So that's one of the things that sets them off track, is that they don't have the right mental. They don't have the people around them to support them mentally. And that's why, of course, we always say that a big benefit of joining a good program where there's a good environment. For example, Fit Body Bootcamp. Keep plugging Fit Body Bootcamp. I'm representing here. So in our program, they're just surrounded by friends and like people that always like motivate and inspire to be healthier. And that makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, definitely. You are who you hang around.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
And so
I live my life that way.
just hanging around with this guy, I started eating healthier in just like a day. So
yeah. We had fun at the grocery store last night.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So other things, just really quick, that people get sidetracked with is again not having realistic expectations. So a lot of people losing weight, they're used to fad diets and they might lose a lot of weight quickly, but then it's not the right way to do it, and they end up gaining it all back, if not more. They slow down their metabolism. So really, if you're losing about 1 to 2 pounds a week, you can't expect more than that, because if you do that, then you're doing it in an unhealthy way. Unless you have like a lot of weight to lose, then that.
So what is your ultimate solution to fix this problem?
First of all, you have to have a good coach that can just tell you what to expect. That's the most important thing. And then
give them the realization of what's going to happen.
Right. Don't buy into marketing and all the the things you see online and Facebook, because a lot of times they're just there to sell you a product, right? And so you want the magic bullet. You're more likely to go out and spend the money on something that's going to get you instant results, right? And you don't have to put the effort into it, but they never really work, right? Because if they did, why would you still be struggling with your weight?
Everybody be ripped if that was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not. I mean, I think about it this way. It might be a little brutal when I say it, but you put this stuff in your mouth for so many years and consistently did it. So what you do consistently is consistently what you're going to look like. Whether it's you eating bad, you're consistently going to look like you look like you eat bad. You consistently eat healthy and you work out, you're consistently going to look like you eat healthy and you work out. So I think that's a great equation for that problem fix as well.
Like you are what you eat.
Yeah, you are completely. Just like you are who you hang around, you are what you eat. What you're around consistently is how you're going to.
And we do a lot of 6-week transformation challenges, and it's amazing. We do the before and after pictures.
Yeah.
And like the before
just
pictures, after that 6 weeks, it's like there's a glow. Like you can see it, like an actual glow to the clients, and when they're really eating healthy and they're active, it doesn't.
They
make sense.
feel happier.
Yep.
More energetic.
Yep.
I mean, obviously their skin looks better because they're eating better.
Totally.
They're putting garbage in their body.
Exactly. They're smiling. Their complexion's better. Yeah. Like their skin really is visually glowing.
Yeah.
So I mean that's in 6 weeks too. Like so it's really something that it's achievable as long as you really focus on. I think short-term goals are important.
Yeah,
you should
milestones.
Have you have milestones. You should have long-term goals, but also short-term goals to get there. Because if you don't, at one point you're gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna get there, and you're gonna quit. Yeah. It's like climbing a mount, like Mount Everest. You're looking at the top, and you haven't even begun yet. But if you just look at the first couple of, as Bedro,
just like our good friend Bedro said, work in your 3-foot space.
Exactly. That's it. Yep. That's it.
Yeah. So, as you said, what is the problem to fixing this? What is the solution to fixing this problem? Sorry. You said finding a good coach or a mentor, whether it's, a boot camp facility like Fit Body Bootcamp, or a gym or a trainer or someone online like myself. First thing that you need to do to figure out if that person's right for you is if you click. That's one. But two, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter who you are. If you look at that person, you're going to see if they care. It's going to bleed through their teeth. You're going to see it in their eyes. You're going to see that the actual person has a solution for what you're looking for.
Exactly.
You're going to be able to see that.
They're going to ask you certain questions and like, wow, no one's ever asked me that before.
Yeah.
No one's taken the time to like really get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
And really, as a good coach, it's like they have to know you as a person, right? Because it's not just oh, here's do this and this. Anyone can do that. They can just give you a piece of paper to do that. But there's a reason why you've been struggling all this time, and so we have to kind of get down to why, like peel the layers of the onion to figure out what your actual issue is, and a lot of times it's subconscious things in our mind that have blocked us for so many years that we try and remove, and that's the biggest challenge as a trainer.
So one last question. As a lot of these people out there that have been tuning in to my videos and my blogs and my social media, I say just a matter of doing it. Jamodi, so abbreviation.
I love it. That's such an awesome saying.
What does that mean to you, and how does that quote could affect in your life? Like, saying just a matter of doing it. How could you apply that to something that goes on in your life?
I love that saying, and I've been using it a lot, and it's really helped me. Just because I'm an overthinker, and so I analyze things to the point where I actually don't do anything. It's like you think yourself out of doing it.
That's pretty common amongst people.
Yeah, especially these days, people don't want they don't have time, so they don't want to make the mistake that's going to cause them more time, to lose. So, but then we overthink it and we don't do it. So, at one point, all you have to do is just take that one step, right? And so just do it. Just take that one. Like for example, a lot of my clients, the hardest thing that they struggle with. They want to lose all this weight, and they want to change their life and get healthier, but yet they still can't drink more than a couple of glasses of water a day.
Yeah.
So we start with the simple stuff, and so it's just a matter of just getting those like a jug, like a gallon of water, and making sure you just get it done for that day. Just a matter of doing it.
That's right. Well, so thank you so much, Ahmed, for meeting with me and taking the time to talk to everybody out there. I really do value your time and tuning in to watch us. We just want to get some good information out to you, so I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
It's
a pleasure.
I remember, as I always say, Jamodi, it's just a matter of doing it.
Take care.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and watching this video. I do appreciate you and value your time. If you want to watch some videos that I've done in the past, vlogs, interview, just click over here. If you want to subscribe to my channel and get notifications when I do post them, just click here and subscribe now. If you have any questions, just comment in the box down below. Like our video. We only know if you like our videos, if you like it, and give us some feedback. I would love to answer any questions that you have. Just comment down below. But until next time, Jamodi. It's just a matter of doing it. Take care.